Charlie Kirk was my favorite human being on earth. And when he died, I took that really hard. He's such an inspiration and way different man compared to the 90% of men that are addicted to Instagram models and corn. This generations that are just addicted to their phones and cheating, and it's just such easier access for men. And men are so weak and vulnerable that they're just easy prey, especially women. Women could just in a bikini, and then he immediately just cheats on his partner and wife and girlfriend for they could be together for 20 years and a man would just cheat. It's easy for men. It's just so sad and a disgrace. But Satan uses women sometimes as witches to do that, and it's crazy. But Charlie to me was just a remarkable human being that was just so different, and he dealt with that in his life. And then he married his wife, and he knows that that's against God's wishes, and that's against God. You're supposed to have a man and a woman love each other, raise your kids, and have a family and be normal, and have a good life one day at a time. Not addicted to corn and Instagram models that are just shaking their butts and bouncing their boobies. And men are just so vulnerable, they fall for it. And like I said, it's just, men are easy prey. It's really sad and a disgrace. And they're so distracted that they can't even focus on their families, can't even live life, can't even a real woman could be in front of them. And most men nowadays can't even focus on that because they're so addicted to corn, they just can't stop. And to me, it's just, like I said, remarkable that Charlie's just a huge inspiration. That there's 10 men, probably out of 5 million, that just tell God to help them and stop that, and focus on their wives and their partners and be a good household father and partner. And that's their goal, to stop all that junk, because they realize that it's not worth it. Just because a girl's hot, that's nice. God made men different, so they look. But looking and following and addicted to corn and addicted to Instagram models and following every single one that you see is attractive, you lose your family for it. And it's really sad. It really is. It's heartbreaking that men are just, like I said, so weak. A lot of them are, but like I said, that Charlie, thank goodness, wasn't. And it was such an inspiration. I miss him so much because he was inspiring men to be good. And it's of course, the Satan side had to kill him, and it sucks because it's now I just pray more men like him, the 10% out of 5 million.